inside his 20, and here he comes.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Blasted as he lets it go. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs like throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. The play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Under fire. Keeps it going. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And they got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The Spartans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Give to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The play-action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Let's go.
They'll give it to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The Spartans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 9 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Looking for a man, it's Childs. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Takes the easy one to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The gift to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Harvard. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. Lots of running room. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 'Cause they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Childs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's Childs. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. trying the left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Snagged out of the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score South Carolina 21, Michigan State 7.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Childs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted, oh, what a play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
South Carolina 21,
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Play of this drive will come from their own 23. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Here we go. Break. Ready, team. Ready.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it on the outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. When you drop dimes like that, you're right. There is a school that's known to all, and it's on the banks of the Red Cedar.
And that will get Kirk Cousins breaking out the bling-bling and doing the dances. But I'll tell you what, when they can find a guy that can continue to make plays off of play action and be that game manager, I think Michigan State can have a great season.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He just threw it away, couldn't find a man, and I guess at least he saved a few yards of field position.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 9 over Penn State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll do it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying play action. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Childs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it on the right. And they make the tackle not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
28, Michigan State 7.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Steamrolls his way ahead. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. Back to throw. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Push down for the tackle.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. South Carolina.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air on first down. Extending the play. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Running to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The throw. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Runs through the tackle. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the field goal unit is on the field. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air. It's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down, That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shakes off the defender. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.